All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Gachiakuta, episode 18. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We gotta get Zanka back. We gotta get our long rod man back today.
We got backstory. We got bad trips.
We got bad trips. Or maybe fun trips.
Well, fun for Jabber.
Jabber's whole thing of like, like that was such
delightful.
A good scene.
That was incredible.
Oh my god.
Okay,
that's so real.
He's not dead, not yet, and that makes me think he's like definitely gonna survive.
Yeah, he's gonna survive. Yeah,
but
for sure.
Let's feed him to a trash beast. Yeah,
offer
right.
him
Cool.
Because
an offering to our god.
Okay, our little dinosaur-looking kid found what's probably the egg. You know, the chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And there's vital instruments, I assume, with hands nailed to the... This show is dope, y'all. This world is really dope. Like, it's really, like, dark and twisted, but it's dope. It looks really good.
And what are the mechanics of the world and the magic system and all that stuff, you know, that we have, that this implies?
Well,
right?
it's like, the thing of, we saw back earlier in the single-digit episodes, a trash beast that had a vital instrument stuck to its like core or stuck to its like skeleton or its internals or what have you. So this is literally one of theirs, but just the more of them probably juices it with more value.
Oh yeah,
or more well, whatever the mana ether.
Right. The anima.
Yeah.
And one of the best parts for me is that this doesn't have to be like well researched. This could be them just
screwing around
and being like, you know, this might work.
This might work.
Let's get some more hands.
To me, this feels in a lot of ways like we're in the modern fantasy era.
Okay.
Where the magic systems are hard, but if you're not studied, the magic system looks soft. So you kind of are like, tink, 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 tink. What happens when I push things over here? Oh, something moved over here. Right. What if I push it this way? Oh, it feels very like post Brandon Sanderson's world of, you know, hard magic systems being just pervasive now in...
But it also just feels like how real people would act. Because, like, just think about what people did with science when they don't understand how something works, right? It's just, well, mess around, see what happens.
But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
God, the laughter is just so perfect.
It's also just hearing Inosuke, basically, just laughing with madness, like...
Yeah, sorry.
Sometimes when the anime character's eyes split that way, it's not...
It's not that other things are going badly, it's that...
What?
Oh my god. Oh! Fuck!
Oh, get got!
Wait, just an actual gun. Just an actual gun.
Wait. Oh.
Right.
I only know how to finish them.
This feels very Jakuzi Splot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really don't want to have to kill you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's like, I know who you are. Oh, is he new? And he got the bad luck of the draw?
Maybe,
like the new engine would be the biggest problem.
No, I think this is one of those, like, weirdly somehow the strongest, you know?
Maybe. I think whoever's last is getting offered up, too. I think what they're saying is basically
Sure.
the boss is so strong that it's the y'all better not, you know, fuck this up, you know.
Yeah. What?
If you got a power that waits for me to do something, you should have been more annoying early.
Yeah,
then I might
yeah.
have done something.
You definitely shouldn't have told him that.
Yeah. He's got some kind of rebounding technique or something like that. And he's just like, could you, like, if you don't use your skills, I'm kind of useless. I'll note that your body is not coated in electricity.
Oh.
You know, just her hair.
Yeah, God, wouldn't that suck if, like, her hair randomly touching herself?
Oh, Zap, Totes legit. What?
Okay.
What in the Zoomer? Thankfully, it's not moving at the speed of lightning.
Right. Because she has to actually move her hair.
Yeah. Oh, sick. I love that. It builds up the static electricity, but it also could be seen as an ignition. That, like,
if Rio wanted to, she could theoretically tank one more lightning hit to try and snip all the hair at once. Probably a bad idea, but...
This is a bad place to fight. I'm gonna see how fast you are.
Also, bad matchup. So.
Oh, she's faster than you.
Nice.
Which makes sense. It's a big, massive hair.
Yeah.
And you gotta stay taut, so it's gonna...
She just throws a rock at her really fast.
Throw all kinds of shit at you. oh, just women like this. But men that run away from you, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's because all the men do run from her, you know? Oh, that face.
That attack didn't seem like it did much. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's just a regular physical, you know, hit. Because she has to ignition.
Oh, shit.
Ow! Ow!
No! Oh.
Hey, just experimenting here. Oh, Zap. Totes legit. Dang it. Ugh, that's a long time, actually.
Yeah, that is quite a long time.
Yeah.
風車動かさなきゃかもって少し不安だったんだよね。その弱点をカバーしてこその。
Right, otherwise she wouldn't have told you.
She's actually just a martial artist.
Oh.
南の地の女集落。戦闘民族。
Oh shit.
Okay. I like how Rio isn't like
She's got
worried
like a
though.
proper kung fu like stance, yeah. Oh, this is large? You think this is...
Yeah.
でも私も実は一人で戦う方が得意なんだ。
Oh, she's not even gonna use her weapon.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, she was in the backstory stuff with Zanka earlier. Yeah. Oh,
I love
hell
it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, Rio. She seems like she's got you for strength.
I'm afraid this lady is a little bit superhuman.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, yeah.
Another
tire
insert
herself
song.
out.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
I feel like I'm watching Arcane.
Yeah, right. Oh my god. This is great.
Oh!
This is so cool.
Oh,
Let's
hell
just
yeah.
square off and beat the shit out of each other. Oh! That's right!
She hit her with the, like,
Yeah.
the bob to gather momentum. Oh, a counter! In the...
Oh, now she's got it back. Okay. Oh yeah, she can throw her weapon.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Oh no, the freaky thing is she's gonna make her forget about the weapon, and then she'll recall it or something.
Well, I was almost also wondering if she would use the glass shards, because they won't conduct the electricity to, like, slice it, maybe.
This fight is totally epic.
We're seeing all the different things that have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That wasn't her hitting Rio, that was Rio hitting her.
Yeah, but she took that hit earlier. It's still, yeah. Oh no!
The aura farming that is happening.
That's so intimidating. Girl just pulled out a gun.
Wait, really? Oh my god. Incredible.
One in the upper chest, and the one, where was the other one? There were two shots.
Maybe she got each clavicle or something.
Maybe hit her in the spine. She's just about to die.
Oh my god, this turned into Black Lagoon all of a sudden. What the fuck?
Uh-huh. Oh, any more. Dang.
Oh my god.
I love this.
That's how I care for them. This is just what I do to finish things.
Yeah. But you will slowly just...
Uh-huh.
I love it.
You're alive now because I'm showing mercy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna push this into the wound here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
This works really well also with kind of building up engine and also thus the boss as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm
now
now,
we get the backstory.
Yeah. I'm also now kind of picking up some of the things that we've seen her character do. That kind of felt, yeah, that just kind of felt a little bit. Well, no, he's like a killer. He's got the look of a killer. Mm-hmm. And so she's like, oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna live from that, though.
She's willing to take that gamble.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Just gun.
Yep. I cast gun. Prepare to meet God.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, of course he is, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, that's such a cool shot.
Oh, here we go.
Another
Here we go. Yeah.
God damn. You're a piece of shit. Yeah.
Yo, you like certain kind of assholes? Yo, what? Oh, this is good. This is really good.
Oh, yeah. Excellent choice. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so stuff reaches out and grabs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Are those the only pieces? Just those three? I feel like there would be... Oh!
Gotcha.
Oh! Oh, wait a minute.
What?
That tells us what the Watchmen series are. Y'all, I have been saying this probably since I was... since the beginnings of this channel. Sometimes there's points in the story where they have just conventional weapons that are better than the magic weapons in the game or in the story or whatever.
Right.
And so, you know, it kind of feels weird that the characters don't just use those. And it's like, well, this is what it looks like. This is that moment where Rudo just started, you know, basically pummeling Amo, but instead it's the, I was really trying to, Danny DeVito and everything. Just like, yep. So anyways...
And I love it because on the one hand, I could totally see it being something where guns are a lot more rare in this world because
you're dealing with trash beasts a lot.
Yeah, and you don't have
with environmental effects more than people.
And so the idea of having like a factory where you can actually produce like something precise and all of that stuff, that's gonna be it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be really tough. And I would say they're also like very probably like the kinds of things where even if you have them, you wouldn't necessarily have access to bullets that frequently. Like a bullet is probably worth more than the gun itself, probably.
Yeah, it feels definitely like a similar thing to my favorite scene in a shitty TV show where, post-apocalypse and, oh, hey, but one person has a sniper rifle and, and they're basically a god. But
I think I know what show you're talking about.
Yeah. But awesome. The idea that, and the thing is that the whole pulling out the gun and just great. Love it. And the limitation of, I was told I'm not supposed to kill anymore, so I'm not going to. But that's literally the only reason why. Because if you had someone who has a gun and all of that stuff, right? And you, like, because
she knows how to use it clearly.
Exactly.
She can, with a one-handed grip, fire multiple shots accurately from more than 20 feet.
Right.
That means she's a pro. Like most people, they hold a gun with one hand and it goes off like this. I don't care how modern your gun is or what have you.
Yeah. And so the idea that normally in shows where you have something like a gun, it ends up basically not actually being effective as a gun. No. It's just, oh, I got a stinger or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or I can dodge bullets or, whatever, right? Which is then like, all right, cool, I suppose, which can keep the fights dynamic because otherwise, well, a gun makes things very simple.
It does.
But if you don't have those things and a gun is at play, that's kind of just it.
Yeah, they shouldn't be long fights.
No.
It should basically just be the fight is over because one party's running.
Right.
Or because the other party just got shot a bunch.
And they shouldn't survive, right? Like, if the other person wants them dead, they're dead, right? Like, that's how it works.
And just unload a clip into them. Now, we're in a magical, fantastical world, so you can have the characters have that anime durability.
Sure.
But you also need to have the audience buy it some kind of character motivation. Oh, what do you know? To make sure that we understand exactly why they're not executing anybody that they just deem a threat here.
Exactly.
Well, you can go the moral angle, which is, part of it. But what's even more powerful is if there's multiple characters' motivations at play. She actually really doesn't want to go around killing people just for the sake of it.
Sure.
Because her main motivation, apparently, is to protect her team.
Yeah.
She probably really likes this found family that she's a part of here.
And Engine's, house rules is that, hey, don't kill people anymore.
Right.
So, okay. Fine.
I will follow the rule of the law to the letter.
Yep.
But maybe not as much the intent of the law.
Yeah.
More so the letter of the
Doesn't
law.
the good book say something real specific about killing? Yes, but it's a bit fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps. Right.
Yeah, Firefly's goated in that regard. But okay, I love the character that you thought was not necessarily the strongest fighter. Turns out to then be a decent fighter.
Yep.
But what they are is more just that they are classically and professionally trained to fight and kill.
And so all of the times that we see her in the fist fight, which, by the way, that fist fight was hype as fuck.
Yeah, it definitely like took our expectations and raised them a bar. I definitely did notice this fight is totally epic and totally off screen for like 12 seconds.
Where they show like the environment and stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely thought that was going to be something of, all right, like I really thought she was going to use the glasses, like this is how she's going to cut the hair or something. We ended up getting something much better. But yeah, we definitely did have that. But the idea that we took a fight that after the first like reveal of like, oh, I have lightning power, you have metal scissors, I hard counter you.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of interest in the fight, not because I wasn't interested in the characters or the powers or whatever, but it didn't seem like it would be a dynamic situation, right? No. It's oh, shit, yeah, this is a losing situation, don't try and fight here, right? Like, if you recover from the stunning, just, retreat and, figure out something else. Yeah. But the idea that from there it went to okay, cool, there's a limit to how long you can have your hair electrified, neat.
I'll kite you.
Yeah. And then it turns into, now let's just slug this the fuck out. Like, with epic music and everything as we just
go to town. The insert song was so fun.
That was so good.
That was so fun.
Like,
I love that then this is also an example of where, because they're cleaners, they don't generally fight people as often.
Sure.
So this is something where both of these parties feel like they get to cut loose a little bit. But I love that Rio basically just kind of had to acknowledge, unfortunately, you came from a fucking warrior tribe.
Right.
You're literally like 6 inches taller than me. Your reach, strength, speed, and everything is comparable or better than mine.
Right.
So yeah, this is a losing battle because I took that big elbow to the gut. Earlier, which I actually really like the detail that after that, she's not really taking any serious hits after that. It's just the general wear and tear of the fight leading to that original hit, basically having her keep coughing up blood and shit. So she's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, the long fight here, you do win. So, you're not using your ability. Perfect. Like,
Done.
Yeah, that was so satisfying.
Yeah,
because it did feel like a Black Lagoon moment.
Oh, sure.
Like just her design and everything always felt a little bit off in this world as well.
Okay,
the idea that we're in this trash world basically, and she's like not covered from like neck to toe basically.
Yes, that definitely. Yeah,
it stood out to me a little bit. But the idea that if she was a professional killer and probably frequented primarily the indoors because that's where people tend to be.
Sure.
In this world, even with, crazy wastelands and all that, my guess is that she got used to fighting primarily not in trash-resistant gear, but more in the... I need to let people want me to get up close and then be able to pull out a gun in a way that's going to be smooth, slick. It's not going to be a whole bunch of stuff I have to get around and what have you.
There is definitely that part of me that's like, all right, where the fuck did she hide that gun?
It was literally like in her, like back, like under her armpit here.
Oh, okay.
Like
nice.
I'm 99% sure that's where she
had like an armpit holster.
Well, she has like an armpit like holster like strapped to her like side boob and chest here, I think.
Which if that's, I now want to go back and look at like her design in previous scenes and be like, wait, was it just right fucking there? And like, if we had paid close attention, we could have realized she was packing.
That's what I was saying. I think that there is actually some slight hint about it.
No, she had the overcoat.
She had the small overcoat
that
the overcoat covered it. But the idea of the overcoat being something that's so small.
That you wouldn't imagine there to be something hidden under there.
But yeah, you can see it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you
That's
absolutely
great.
can see it. And
Yep.
it's the kind of thing where, yeah, there it is. There it is right there. There's a little holster. Yeah, it's nuts because I love the world building in this show a lot. But this is effectively just a society trying to get by on this monstrous like environment that they're in. But there's no reason as to why the society is about to end or anything like that. They've established enough equilibrium to where there's fucking burgers being sold.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
that fixes or covers just about every problem you could have with how does this does this world actually exist? Like if burgers can exist, just about anything else can follow.
Yeah. It's doing fine enough. It's not a great society that they live in, but it's working. It's doing enough to where people can get by with very different paths and walks of life.
Also, I just gotta say, even the gun that she has almost looks like one of Revi's cutlasses. Like, it's anytime you see it's really fun when you see like a gun be like drawn with like detail,
Precision, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not one of those lazy just blocks, being held in somebody's hand. Yeah. Yeah, it actually looks like a handgun someone would actually use.
Right.
And maybe that's also just something of where this show has a lot of more like modern things at play within it versus it being just a show being done by someone from Japan who inserts about, almost all of their Japanese culture into a fictional, fantastical world to where you're like, okay, this is not a fake world. This is a,
right.
Because in some ways I see that anytime I'm reading or, experiencing some kind of fantastical world from an American author or what have you, you'll see that kind of culture bleed through and stuff in that regard. Gachiakuta feels in a lot of ways like some of my favorite dystopian sci-fi stories with the fantastical element in there. But this was just such a fun surprise.
Oh, yeah.
But, okay. Meanwhile, though, Rudo has been brought to...
One last thing that I did want to say about the Rio thing. The idea of, you bastards, right? You don't fight fair and all that stuff. She's literally the bad guy from every martial arts movie that has the gun and then kills the honorable warrior, right? Like, and she does that. She doesn't kill them, but it is absolutely the, you're right, I can't beat you. Well, this can.
Right. It's the trope twisted for the protagonist.
Right. And I love that.
And
it totally fits for this world and the show and the everything.
And again, they've been driving this home a lot in this series of little encounters here. That there's no reason really as to why our group is so much better in terms of like the good guys,
right,
comparatively to this group, other than Jabber. Like literally, if you took Jabber out of this group, this feels like just another party that's like a good like found family group, and then maybe the Trash Beast experiments. We don't really know exactly what that is.
That's kind of where we start to see the distinction,
Right. But that's the boss specifically as well, and he might be like not the best person, but they've also been building up that maybe the cleaner's boss isn't necessarily the best person either.
Oh, sure. But I do love the idea that, with the Rudo like boss conversation, that he does kind of like try and deflect off the like, yes, I've done plenty of things to show you that I myself am not trustworthy, but let's get back to the thing of taking down the sphere, right?
Yeah.
Like, because
that's the main thing.
That's the main thing, right?
Interested in, right?
Yeah. And Rudo does, a classic thick-headed protagonist thing that he actually has reason to do of, but you've demonstrated you're a fucking asshole, so fuck you.
I love it too because it feels so much like he's still just manipulating Rudo. Like he's not being perfectly honest and genuine in all the things that he's doing here. Because if he really just wanted to take down the sphere, he would have basically sent one of the more basically kind people and just been like, would you like to join the Marauders in our fight to build a glorious revolution against the bourgeoisie? Like,
he wouldn't need to insult Rudo's intelligence when Rudo brings up valid questions. He could just answer the questions.
Right.
And then say, do we really need to go into all of the specifics?
You know, we're going to take down the sphere. Like,
like, you know, let's sit down and talk this through. Right.
You know,
and
that's where I want to bring up the whole thing of, cool, we're seeing a trash beast of sorts, cocoon, chrysalis, whatever.
Yeah.
But he wanted to make his own entry in the Watchman series.
Fascinating.
So, fascinating. I have I have ingredients in a pot right now.
Okay.
The cooking is not fully started.
But
I'm putting ingredients all together to show that
there's
I'm saying that there's a mix already here. There's a recipe that I'm discovering right now. Okay, Amo said that these things basically like fill a void.
Yeah.
Basically, there's something about the value that's been placed in the items themselves that yearns for value.
Right.
The value itself is tied to anima. Anima is basically just the general magic energy of the soul and the world and what have you.
People value something, therefore it ends up actually taking on
a form.
And
that is that.
Right.
So, if you have the ability to put the need for something of this world into another thing,
okay.
Thus, you are basically having anima, desire, anima. That's a feedback loop. It's something where itself is not necessarily a problem, but if you were to be able to create more of these, you end up literally needing to discuss the entropy problem. Like we are. There's an element of what's his name, not Dad, said.
Yeah.
You say like go like change this shitty world or something like that.
What Regto said?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't remember.
Basically his last words to me.
Uh-huh.
Let me go and find it in episode 1 here. Was it in episode 1? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah.
And I think it would have been before the guys
show up.
Yeah, change
this shit heap of a world.
Yeah.
Right. So my theory with this is because the gloves are a part of the Watchman series. Regto knew that.
Okay.
Gave them to Rudo because Rudo has something that is independent of the actual Watchman series that is its own kind of like wound hurt thing on his hands.
I imagine Regto basically saw that the gloves would bond well with him.
Right. Basically, let's go with the idea that just from a character perspective, Rudo is traumatized. He is responding to all these very like bare necessity kinds of things as like they're amazing.
Yeah.
Because he's had so little.
Right.
And then what little he did have was taken away from him. That was kind of episode 1.
Yeah.
The Watchmen series basically responds well to that. Thus, the gloves have been helping him with his own stuff here.
Yep.
The way that he brings out the ultimate form of items doesn't just do it, but when it's done, it destroys them. It decimates them to the point of non-existence.
Yeah, you could...
I'm bringing up the idea of entropy, where what we have here in the Watchmen series is literally the potential to destroy the world. It is a means by which you can put value into a black hole vacuum that then itself pulls all other value into it and decimates it. And
so mind if I take it a couple steps back to then get back up to that point. So the way I would see it basically with the whole idea of the entropy thing is using the Star Wars kind of thing of the force is an energy field, surrounds, penetrates, us, binds the galaxy together, right?
Yeah.
You know, effectively that's sort of anima, right? Or, you know, but anima has some...
But it's not active.
Right.
Anima needs people's will to be basically given enough to activate it.
And so by truly taking everything that this object could have, whatever, its full potential...
Yeah.
You could describe it as him effectively extracting every last bit of anima in it, even the stuff that's dormant, and so then it crumbles, right? And so when I would think of the ways in which these items could be used then with, say, a trash beast that they're creating, is that these are things that can absorb anima, right?
Sure.
Because they can get it from the giver. Right, the giver gives it anima, and they receive it. Right, and so that could be
they're constantly building power.
Right,
and you could say that people are an unlimited source of this.
Theoretically,
we don't know that for sure, though.
Not practically. But they humans caring. Given breaks the laws of entropy a bit. Given how. Anima works and does more than it does in our, does more than just caring about something does in our world, right?
Right.
The fact that the one vital instrument was in the trash beast would make a lot of sense if it's this is something that then absorbs anima, and so it makes sense that it would become a core for a trash beast because a trash beast is an amalgamation of anima.
But that's a new thing. That's not an all trash beast thing. That was a rare thing that the cleaners found in this recent one that we had, and that was why that happened.
Yes, but all trash beasts are as a result of anima of the discarded things.
Yes.
And that's why, And that's why cleaners need to be the ones to fight them, and with the
right.
You know,
and the only reason why they're a thing is because we've got so much junk piled up that effectively it awakens from just the too much of it all in a mass together.
And so the vital instrument thing is just a
focusing point.
Yeah, a focusing point.
Or an empowering tool.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
If you were to do that with then a super vital instrument like something from the Watchman series, right? And, you know, even theoretically multiple vital instruments, that makes sense that it would then make a potentially giga-strong trash beast.
Well, that's just a larger amount of anima that theoretically the Watchman series could have. But I'm bringing up the idea of the Watchman series doesn't just take anima, like it wants to take anima. Like the idea that I am going on the line that the stuff that Amo is saying that basically like it like responds well to the void, the pain, the trauma that you have.
Yeah, I kind of see it as like molecules or atoms or whatever that have compatible electrons, and so they like bond.
Sure,
you know,
I'm taking it a step further to basically say that I don't think that there's a conscious effort being made by Amo, Rudo, or anyone like that they're like, I am giving this my anima. No. I don't think they're consciously doing that.
No.
Therefore, I would put it that there's some measure of the device being created for that purpose.
Right, or at the very least, people give anima to things without realizing that that's what they're doing, because when you value something, anima goes with that, right?
Right. Thank you.
People don't think of throwing the trash away because, you know, whatever.
Right. There's the conscious application of it to be a conduit to then do powers.
Right.
But you're right in that there is an actual passive effect, which is I like, value, appreciate, treasure this thing.
Right.
That is giving anima to things.
Even if something
is more compatible, if something is more effective in that regard, it's either utilizing the anima more effectively, or it's just taking more anima. I can't think of any other. I'm trying to think of what other type of. Could you think of any other type of scenario of why it would be doing something better passively that isn't one of those two scenarios?
The situation with the artist place, where you have a vital instrument that's been passed down. And so it's less that it is drawing more anima, but rather that it has been receiving anima for a very long time.
Well, I only think the reason why that would be theoretically different is you're basically just saying that these things have larger storage capacity than the average item. But I don't think we've ever had reason to bring up these things actually
like have hit their anima limit or
have
something.
hit their anima limit. Yeah.
The only
thing that we've brought up with regards to anima limits is Rudo using all of the anima that theoretically could come from within it, or theoretically using all the value that could be gotten from the anima that's currently within it, which also those are two slightly separate things. But regardless of whichever it is, when Rudo uses it, I think we need to discuss the idea that that's not because that's Rudo's ability. That's Rudo's ability plus the gloves. The gloves are a part of that. Now,
the gloves are his vital instrument.
The gloves are... Yeah, the gloves are his vital instrument. And
even though he has the Fate Zero Berserker, anything can be my vital instrument, all that stuff.
Right. I just want to bring up the idea that if the vital instruments thing of the Watchman series is not the decimation of the items for the max value, because Amo had the boots, and that
did something different.
That did something. Something completely different. In a lot of ways, these powers they might as well be devil fruits. There's no correlation necessary. To the. It's not something where it's so restrictive in the type of ability just because of the type of item. There is some restriction, but there's
no reason for boots to have mind control powers.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's a thing of the person bringing that in.
Exactly.
So, what is the Watchman series doing, if not just then participating in a special form of how it gathers or draws in the
That's
anima?
the thing. We don't know. Because since Rudo always has had the gloves, basically, as far as any of his giver stuff, we don't know the degree of the stuff that's happening being as a result of the gloves or not. We have seen what Amo did with her Watchman item. That's the only example of a Watchman item being used and us getting to see it.
Until literally this episode. When a Watchman item was given, the boots, to the egg chrysalis thing, and this is... making their own entry in the Watchmen series, basically.
Yeah, that was something...
So I think what's potentially being brought up here is that giving a bunch of anima to an item doesn't just make it a better item. There is something about what anima actually is and does that fundamentally changes, people, items, things, and what have you. And I think we're about to find out, basically, in the next episode or two.
Sure.
And the idea of creating your own entry...
we have to have that unpacked and see what it means, because what I thought was happening with the boots is it was the same thing as with the other items that, because they had the tendrils attaching to it.
It is.
It's just, hey, this is special item with a capital I, and so it, it responds more strongly.
It absolutely is, yeah.
But, so then, how does that mean you're going to make your own entry in the Watchmen series?
Well, because the Watchmen series were made. I think
sure.
I think that's the big reveal here, basically. And I'm so obviously they were made.
Right.
But no, it's more the confirmation that they were not just made. They were they were designed. They were scientifically...
There was intentionality behind it.
The people knew what they were making, and they decided to make it.
Right. The very fact that it's a series, unless, it's something where it's some random person had all of these at a given point in time, and the collection of them were their vital instrument, and they've been passed down as relics or some shit. No, these were absolutely constructed with a purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I am immediately leaping a couple steps ahead to whatever is said or done in the first episode of a story
is gonna be like
always extremely important because if it's there with intention.
Right.
If it's there without intention, then the story's just not that good. Like that kind of stuff you think as a writer and a creator so much. So the idea that Regto's last words to Rudo were go change this shit heap of the world, you can look at that in a vacuum and go, great. That's your mission. That's your protagonist. Go,
right.
Row,
He's gotten the
power.
directive, you know. Yeah.
Right. But if you think about it a little bit more, this guy gave potentially one of the most powerful magic items in this world to the kid, and I think it's a pretty decent leap to go. He knew what he was doing.
Yes.
And given that these things feed off of voids within you.
Right, he was able to tell that that Rudo was someone who would be able to actually utilize the item.
Well, I still don't know what's up with his hands specifically.
Yeah, that is one of those things.
It's one of those things where, to me, Regto was already around by that point, and we don't know where, how, and all that. And then there's Rudo's dad in all of this as well.
It definitely feels like one of those, like, you know, your father was very important, you know.
Well, your father might have done some shit to you. The thing I'm going on a limb with here is I don't think that Regto's completely innocent in all of this here. I think that there's some element of we have a nicely traumatized kid here.
Right.
And an adult that's just like, yes, put on this very, very powerful magic item that will draw strength from the pain that you did there. I will never tell you that that's what it does.
Right, put another
There's no
way.
reason, if that's all that it does, to not tell you that, because then it's like, hey, you should be confident. This will actually help you. But all he said was this will make your hands feel a little bit less painful.
Rudo being ignorant and not knowing everything makes total sense. He's a little kid. Regto doesn't need to burden him with all that shit, right? And Regto didn't know that he was going to die. Probably. For us, the audience, we have somebody who knew a lot, who didn't disclose things, and did very particular things. And so naturally, we are not going to be the most trustful of that. And there's more to that story that we are not aware of, and I imagine we will become aware of it over the course of this show.
And now that our current antagonist is intent on making one, or was intent on making one, has me some questions, man. But all right, with the discussion, we cooked long enough.
This episode was just so hyped.
It was
awesome.
But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. Get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us, the community there, about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.